Hello again, and welcome to a new story made especially to help you improve your English listening. This is a story about a normal family, a quiet town, and one strange day when everything stopped, because the power went out. Let's begin. It was a regular Monday morning in the small town of Millstone. The sun was rising, the birds were singing, and most people were still in bed. In one of the houses on Oak Street, the Johnson family was waking up to start their day. The Johnsons were a modern family. They had smartphones, smart TVs, tablets, video game consoles, laptops, smart speakers, and even a robot vacuum. Every room had a screen. Every person had a device. At 7 a.m., the alarm clock on the father's phone started ringing. His name was Mark. He worked from home as a financial analyst. Every day, he spent more than 8 hours in video calls and spreadsheets. Next, Emily, the mother, woke up. She was a graphic designer and spent most of her day in front of her computer, designing logos and websites for clients. Their kids, Mia and Leo, were 10 and 13. Like most kids their age, they were glued to their phones and tablets. Mia loved watching videos about animals. Leo was obsessed with online games. In the kitchen, the coffee machine beeped. The toaster started. The fridge hummed softly. And then, at exactly 7:45 a.m., everything stopped. The lights turned off. The devices went quiet. The screens went black. No sound. No power. Is it just the kitchen? Mark asked, checking the light switch. No, Emily said, looking around. The whole house is out. Mia came downstairs holding her tablet. It's not working. I can't watch my videos. Leo shouted from his room. My game froze. Mark checked his phone. No Wi-Fi. No signal. Emily opened the window and saw other neighbors outside. They looked confused too. No one knew what had happened. Soon, they heard the town siren. Not an emergency, just a signal used when the town wanted to share information. A message played on a speaker downtown. Attention residents. There is a complete power outage in Millstone. Please stay calm. Electricity may return later today or tomorrow. Thank you. The Johnsons looked at each other. Tomorrow? Mia asked. That's like 100 years from now. They laughed nervously. The first hour was uncomfortable. Everyone kept checking their phones, hoping the signal would return. But it didn't. By 9 a.m., Mark tried working from his laptop, but without internet, it was impossible. Emily opened her design app, but the file wouldn't load. Now what? She said. At first, they were bored. Mia asked to go outside, so Mark and Emily agreed, something they didn't usually do in the morning. Leo joined too. They sat in the garden. The sun was warm, and the air was fresh. They started talking. Not about school or work, but about random things. Favorite animals, weird dreams, food they wanted to try. After a while, Mark suggested, let's go for a walk. They all looked surprised. A walk? On a Monday morning? But they did it. They walked through the neighborhood and noticed something strange. More people were outside. Kids were playing in the street. Parents were talking on porches. Teenagers were riding bikes. It felt like a different world. They passed by a small park. A group of families had gathered with blankets and sandwiches. Are we having a picnic? Mia asked. Why not? Emily said. They went back home, grabbed bread, fruit, and juice, and joined the others in the park. People laughed, shared stories, and played games. There was no music, no internet. Just people. At one point, an old man named Mr. Stanley brought out a guitar and started singing. Others clapped. Some sang along. Leo, who usually hated singing, joined in quietly. Later that evening, back at home, the Johnsons lit candles. Mia and Leo helped set up the table. They made pasta together. No microwave, just a gas stove and family teamwork. They sat down and had dinner without distractions. No TV. No notifications. Just talking. Mark said, "This feels nice." Emily smiled. "It does." After dinner, they played a board game. Then another. And then they told funny stories from their childhood. For the first time in a long time, they didn't feel rushed. They felt connected. That night, they slept better than usual. In the morning, the lights came back. The Wi-Fi returned. Phones beeped with notifications. But something had changed. They didn't run to their devices. Instead, they stayed at the table, had breakfast together, and talked about the day ahead. From that moment, the Johnsons made a new rule. Every Sunday would be no screens day. A full day without phones, tablets, or computers. Just each other. At first, it was hard. But with time, it became their favorite day. And sometimes, the best things happen when the power goes out. Because when the lights turn off, something else turns on, our connection to the people around us. Thanks for listening to today's story.